Hello everyone, and welcome. Yes, I realized that I am wearing the exact same sweater I've been wearing in the recent past videos. I just really— ooh, but look at those nails though. I like this black sweater. There's nothing to it. I would like to— oh, is that my friend? No, it's not. Okay. I thought that was a friend. You were wrong. I would like to make a video on how to drive because apparently a lot of people don't know how to drive. This is mainly for those in Canada, the US, anyone who drives on the right-hand side of the road. Yeah. So let's start. First, seatbelt. If you don't do this, why are you driving? That's simple as that. Always have your keys. If you don't have them, how are you gonna drive? And I can't get it because in my phone case right now. Always have your license. If you have not seen my other video about my 3 accidents in 1 year, always carry your license. Start the car. Foot on the brake. Check. Okay? No one. Awesome. Let's go. Beauty. Drive. In actual drive. Okay, so the first element of driving we shall cover today is the most basic one you should be doing, which is your signal, which I just did right now. You're gonna turn on your signal so people know where you're about to go. It's not anything hard. If people do not know, where are you going? Why are you driving on the wrong side of the road? Okay then. Right. Well, if people don't know where you're driving, then you probably shouldn't be driving. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy, but that's all it is. Putting your blinker on is as simple as brushing your teeth in the morning. You probably should do it because it helps not only you, but others around you. I'm sorry it's a bit shaky, I can't do anything about that. You're just gonna have to do that. I think the biggest part of people not putting on their blinker is that they're just lazy, which is really disappointing because if you're that lazy to not be safe, then I don't think you should procreate. That's all I have to say. Now, the second thing about driving that people should probably learn how to do is shoulder checking. Mainly because you don't want to hit a biker or a human being. That is one of my biggest fears. I have the biggest fear of hitting someone because then that means I've murdered someone, and I don't want that on my papers in life through the government. I don't want to be on their hit list. I don't want a bounty hunter to come for me and kill me because I killed someone else, you know? I don't know if that's actually how bounty hunting works, but from that one YouTube video I saw like 5 months ago, I think that's how it works, so I don't know. I'm gonna Google that to be politically correct or whatever. So that's another thing. So always shoulder check. Make sure when you do your test, if you're an L driver or an N driver, well, an L getting your N or whatever you guys do in wherever you live, make sure you really shoulder check and really show that you're actually doing it because yeah, it's just, you gotta do it. Other than that, I think the next thing— oh wow, there's the police.
This is
I think the next thing that you have to learn how to do correctly is merging. Merging, everybody, is something that you need to do. It's easily the scariest thing you have to do during driving when you first start, but it is easily the thing that you need to do the most because if you need to get in the left lane from the right lane to turn left, you gotta merge. So you gotta do that. Now, merging is quite simple. You have to have all the basics that I just talked about. Number 1, signal. Number 2, shoulder check. Number 3, actually merging. We're like on a slant right now. That's so funny. I guess they're doing construction. Yeah, so it comes with all 3, Holy Father, Son, Holy Spirit, into one beautiful trinity of the merge. But apparently some people don't understand the pattern of merging. If you ever seen a zipper, which I hope you have, I actually do have a zipper with me. So here's a zipper, right? Look, it's down, and then you zip way a zipper works is the fact that everything interlocks like a DNA. I love how the world works. But yeah, so you need to make sure that you're going one after the other. If one guy cuts in front of you, awesome. The other guy behind that guy should cut behind you and not in front of you. If they cut in front of you, that's just rude. There's no other way to say it, but it's just rude. Like, why would you do that? That's so dumb. You're not only being selfish AF, but you're going very slow around the corner. But you are also just being dumb. Like, I'm assuming you've learned how to do patterns when you're a baby. Probably. So learn how to do that and like get to it and learn how to merge properly. People, sometimes I'm very nice and I like to let like a few people in because I'm like, oh, like I'm so nice, But then other times I'm like, why would you cut in front of me? Like, I wasn't expecting this and I would hope that you know how to merge. It's just very frustrating. So, yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I would say the last thing you gotta do once you head to your destination is parking. Parking is is an interesting feat to overcome. I think parking is easy when there's no one around you. Okay, this needs to stop shaking. I think it's pretty easy when there's no one around you. However, when you're trying to park in front, like in between
Jesus, take the wheel.
people, that's when it gets a bit scary, just because it's like, oh my god, am I gonna hit them? Which I've done. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. But other than that, it's quite simple. I think whoa, that, I guess I have to say it one more time. I think that it's easier to parallel park, even though that is a lot harder for a lot of people. I think it's easier to park parallel parking style, okay, than it is to pull in or to back in. I guess it's just because I've done it a lot. My hair is actually disgusting today. It's washed, but what is this crinkle? Like, wait, like what? But I think it's just easier because you just need to know the feeling of your car, how big it is. But my driving instructor taught me that to parallel park, you drive like, actually I'm not gonna try to explain it to you because you don't know it until you try it, or until like you do it for yourself. So wow, good one, Emma. That's the exact same thing. Other than that, I think that's everything I want to cover with my little rant on how to drive. Because the main thing is, use your blinker. Also, remember the pattern to merge. It's a zipper. The speed limit is also a very important concept of driving. I think sometimes I think 50 is very slow. Other times I think it's like, oh, that makes sense. Most of the time I think it's slow. But I believe you can drive at least 10 kilometers above the speed limit. So that's kind of a nice leeway for you. Don't go zipping past the police. That's stupid. I actually witnessed someone getting pulled over this morning and I did not see that the light turned green. But the guy behind me, thank God he was also looking at the pullover because he didn't honk at me. Also, if you really need to use your horn, because that's the reason for it. Other than that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to drive home because I have other things to do. I hope you enjoyed this little small video of how to drive. Other than that, stay safe on the road, wear your seatbelt, don't wear sandals or Birkenstocks, and use your blinker. Bye guys. As you can see, there's a very lovely semi-truck in front of me. Very, very lovely red, very lovely semi-truck. Now, I just came back on here to mention one more thing. Now, the thing I wanted to tell you is, if there is a semi-truck trying to merge in front of you, let it. Unless you're trying to cheat death and try to beat the system. No. Because if there's a giant monster coming after you, it's gonna beat you up and smush you. So you better let it in before you die. Because I think it's very stupid when people try to beat a semi-truck and try to merge in front of it, or like anything of that dynamic. It's just, why are you trying to do that? You're not gonna win. It's a giant truck. Especially, yeah, just like, okay, hold on. We're gonna, see that truck right there? That could kill you in an instant. So, be smart. Anyways, other than that, that's all. Goodbye.
Mac, I'm gone.